Hey crafty peeps. Okay, this is part 2 of the altered wine bottle, and as you all had watched the first video, you had seen where I had painted it and added these pieces of buttons and everything to the top. I showed you how to use your texture paste and your molding paste and come up with this piece here. And now it's time to decorate the bottle, and I have pulled out a lot of stuff here, and the key thing is to make this personalized to what it is you're wanting to convey in your bottle. Now this is some vintage beaded trim that I have, and this is a remnant that I did not use in a previous project, and I'm going to see if it's going to look okay on the bottle. So when you do, see, like, it would hang down like that, and you could have it, you know, hanging down like that, or you can kind of fold it like this to build a like a little tassel, and you can glue it right here on the side, which I think that's what I'm going to do. So lots of metal things. I pulled out some pieces of ribbon and trim, definitely a lot of chains and jump rings and stuff. I pulled out some costume jewelry that I have. I pulled out like little things I've made in the past, like little dangles and stuff. 24, this is the day in October me and my husband got married, so I thought that was very significant to the jar. You know, like an unused bottle with sparkles in it. I'm definitely going to put that on there. And a key. You know, you're really going to, this is a very mixed media project. So the first things I want to do is I have got these Tim Holtz clear plastic pieces here, and what their intention is that you will decoupage or glue on like using this one. I've picked out this piece of paper to put it over some roses like that. And you're going to need your glossy accent to do this. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your glossy accents and you're just going to put it on there. And then what I do is I just press it down and it evens out itself like that. That's going to be a piece that I'm going to hang off of the thing. Also, I found this scrap piece of paper I have, and I found this scrap piece of paper. I like the postage. I'm going to use the postage on here. So I'm just going to cut these out like this. I'm going to use a little bit of that. It's all about gathering different things that you have crammed in your junk boxes or drawers in your craft area and pulling them out and giving them a new theme. And that is what I'm going to do here. So there we go. Let's see, is there anything on here I want to do something with? Nope. Alright, so also what you can do is you can, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this pink, more pink section, because I have pink in my jar. Now I'm just going to cut out a heart. That can be used on there. I never get my hearts right. But still, I think that's cute. So, the first thing I would do on your jar is hang your chain. Now, this is a piece of chain that I had on an old project that I'm redoing. And I'm going to use some of it on this jar. You're going to need jump rings, your tools, your little plier tools, to help put this type of stuff onto your jar and everything. So, alright. Now I'm going to snip this chain because I don't need all of it. Okay, I like that tag. I'm going to remove this one. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is figure out how you want to wrap your chain. Now, you can take it and interlock it with itself. So what you'll have to do is you'll have to snip. Well, that one just, well, we'll have to use a jump ring. And I know what I'm going to use. I'm going to use one of these. This is going to be different and fun. This also will allow me to add more stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock this chain with this and close it for right now. So that piece is locked on there like that. And then the chain is going to hang, and you can snip this off. Open this back up and add this piece of chain to the process. So now you got some chain hanging there. Also, this is a piece here. You can hang this from another piece. Let's see. I want to hang some more chain. I guess I'll hang on this piece. But let's go ahead and put this tassel on. So the video is going to speed up for a little bit, and you're just going to sit here and watch me build this piece. I don't know if I'll use that now. I don't know. So I'm just going to be, picking and choosing on how I want to put this. Now, as far as your ribbons go, all you're going to do is you're just going to wrap wrap it around the tip of your bottle here and just tie it off in a knot like that. And you're going to snip. You're going to do that again. Just wrap the bottle. I wrap it all the way up around the lip of the bottle. Tie it in a knot. There you go. And now you have that ribbon on there. I'm going to snip it off. Then you can put more chain. You can actually take this and you know, lay it down like that and just start adding charms and stuff to it. In fact, I don't want this one on there. Okay. Like, I'm definitely going to put this on there, and you're just simply going to use your jump rings. I'm going to use a larger jump ring. Like that. And then I'm going to put it right here and close the jump ring. And look, see? You have Okay, I've done a lot of, you know, just adding different elements to the chains, as you see here. These are some Tim Holt, they're called adage tickets. I love these. And you know, we've got crown pieces. This was a piece I made years ago using some glossy accents and putting rhinestones around. Metal butterfly, some pearls, pair of scissors, a vintage key that you can get at Michael's, a little bit of bling here from an old Christmas garland, and stuff like that. Here is a, well, that just come off. We'll have to reattach that. Now, what I want to do now is I want to attach the bottle, this bottle here. Now the cork is glued in there, and the way I'm going to do this is some 20 gauge craft wire, and I'm going to take it and tie it around the neck of the bottle like that. Snip off Why did I do that? I just snipped it off too much. I can't think today. Try again. Don't do what I just did. Tie this around the bottle, but don't snip it. Okay. Now, take this piece and you're going to make a hook-like loop at the end, because you want it to hook on there, just like that. Then take your pliers here and hook it around. Now you're probably going to have to hang some of your stuff here, as my stuff here has gotten all twisted. Here we go. Now I'm going to hook this together like that. Then I'm going to close it. So now you have that nice little bottle on there like that. And to dress it up, you can add some flowers if you want. You want to add a few roses. And you can do that simply by using the wire on your flowers and just hooking them on there like that. Nothing too drastic, like that. See? Now you bend it. You can put one like right in here. Just twist it around. Have it hanging on there. And scoot that over. Now you've got all of this lovely bling and beautiful pieces on your jar. Let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. Now up here, again, you can add a flower. I just dropped that. You can add pearls around the lip of it, which is what I'm going to do. Let me get my pearls here. Like you can I keep on my little pearl remnants so that I can, you know, use them for later. Now, you will have to glue this first. So what I'm going to do is take my hot glue, like right there. Then I'm going to wrap this around like that. And I'm just going to start spinning around. Like so. It doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, I don't want it to be. And then I'm just going to glue it right there and let the tail of the string hang like that. There you go. You can again just add flowers or just other little tchotchkes you want to add onto your jar. Like I added some few pieces from a charm bracelet. This piece here, I need to add this piece. This is the frame that I made. As you see there, and it has some real pretty roses in there, and I'm wanting it to hang about like that on that one. So I'm gonna get my pliers to open this. There we go. Then we're going to hook it right there and give it a squeeze there. So there it is right there. Butterfly, ribbon, you know, just like that. Now, what you also can do to add finishing touches, you can take your tags here and kind of scrunch them up a little bit so they're not also perfect, like that. And then, let me get my Prima ink out. I love my little Prima chalk edgers. They are really cute. I'm going to use the white. And you can kind of lighten it up. You know, like that. You can take like a little piece of lace here and wrap it around the neck of the bottle like this, so you can hide some of that. Just tie it in a knot like that. And just trim it off like that. Then I'm going to change that. so it'll show on this side. Alright, so now what you can do for a finishing touch is you can take like little pearls or pieces of little rhinestone. Like these are some just plain old pink pearls, and you know, I'm going to get a few of these out. Okay, what you can do is just like in your pieces here, in the crevices, you can glue pearls, and I pulled out some pieces of pearl there, just like that, like here on the front of the bottle. Like this piece here is a piece of rhinestone. You glue right there. Glue a pearl right in there, like that. You can just keep adding, you know, where you want to. You don't have to add everywhere. I mean, like, let's see, like you can snip off the shank on a button and add a little hot glue and pin it there. I mean, glue it, not pin it. You know, like right here, I'm going to add a little butterfly. Under there like that. Add another piece of rhinestone. Like that. Okay, so now we have that, and I want to do just a little bit more for your topper. Now this is all cosmetic, you know, what you want your topper to be, and I have this perfect drawer pull, and I'm going to have to glue it in there like that, and I think it'll look gorgeous. So I'm going to glue it like that. Hold it down. There we go. And it looks like it just blends beautifully. It looks like it was meant to be there. You can take and add more. You can add more lace up here if you want. Just wrap it around. Kind of. And then you can tie it off like that. There we go. And oh, FYI, if your little things fall off, just glue them back on, because paper is so hard to keep in jump rings. I do not know why, but it is. So I'm just going to glue it on there, because this is a jar for me, and you know, so now for here, like you can go back in, and like if you have like a little metal frame, you know, that if you want it to, you can do that, but I'm not bending that. You can take the more the Inca gold and put some on your finger there, and rub the lettering like that. Give it some character. Put more like right in there. You know. And there you go. That, my friends, has the jar. We'll have to glue that back down. If you have any questions about any of the things I showed you here, let me know, and I would be more than happy to answer them for you. A lot of the products that I used on this jar are from my personal collection that I've collected over the years. And in order to start building your stash, start ordering here and there on Zibbit, Etsy, all these little stores that offer metal filigrees and stuff, and start building your stash, because that's the best way you can do it. But that's it. So be sure to subscribe, like, and share my channel if you haven't done so already. And stay for photos, because I'll have plenty of photos of this finished piece for you. And until next crafty project, ladies, I will see you then. Thank you, and bye-bye.